right, man. All right. We in the building. Let's talk about this game that we watched yesterday. This game that we witnessed with the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, man, and what went wrong. Now, first, I know, everybody talking about the referees did this and the referees did that. Listen, yes, I have to agree on certain takes, right? Like the referees are getting paid pretty well. They out there messing up. They can just mess up and it's just nothing, right? They can just mess a whole damn game up. But I'm going to say this, man. I agree with what Kevin O'Connell said, right? The head coach of this football team, which we'll talk about him too. But he made a point in his postgame that we can't be in those positions where we have to depend on the ref. That's what I don't like, is when we act like we have to depend on the ref to make a call or not make a call, right? We should just beat the damn football team. Like, that's what I like, right? But let's get into it. We're going to talk about a couple of the bright spots because there was a couple of them. Not a lot, but there was a couple. The first, offensive line. Boy, isn't this something that the offensive line is actually playing with some nuts? Listen, the offensive line, I saw them create time for Kirk Cousins yesterday that I haven't seen in damn near 2 years. I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, I seen some pockets that were nice. You hear me? And guess what? Kirk Cousins took advantage of those. Now, we can talk about TJ Hockenson and how right now he's committing a crime, right? Because he is literally robbing us blind, right? We pay him this money. He comes out here and he can't even catch a football all of a sudden. I mean, the ear ache, the back ache, whatever it was during the offseason, it's starting to leak now into the real season, right? And I don't know what's going on with him. I projected him to be one of the better tight ends in the NFL. And not just because he's a Viking, because he showed that he can actually play the game of football at a high level. And all of a sudden, that doesn't exist anymore. But that's neither here nor there, man. TJ, you're wrong for that, bro. You're wrong for that. All right? Now, Kirk Cousins. Listen, we cannot blame this game on Kirk Cousins because Kirk Cousins played the exact same game as damn Patrick Mahomes. Played the exact same game down there. We couldn't have asked for any different Patrick Mahomes than the one we got yesterday. All right, we got a Patrick Mahomes that was just a quarterback, right? Just a normal quarterback, 200 and some change. Kirk threw for 200 and some change. Kirk played a decent game. Now, you can go through and nitpick that there were some throws that were high, some throws that were low, whatever the case may be. But in a totality, Kirk definitely played a game where you can win with a guy playing like that, right? You can win with a guy playing like that. I'll have to say that, right? But my thing is this, and I'm not going to beat the dead horse too long. I'm just going to say this one thing, and then we're going to move on to another part of the football team. But, you know, we've been getting these same results for years and years. And I think eventually, which I'm hoping it's this year, is that we change, right? We change how we operate around the building. We change who's operating the damn building. You feel me? And what do I mean by the building? Well, the building is the offense, the defense, special teams. Listen, and this ain't talking about just training, just getting rid of Kevin O'Connell, because I still believe Kevin O'Connell can become a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, he has to get in the mode where he starts to realize, like, it's okay to have friendships. I get that. But you need to be a coach, right? You have to be a coach, man. You have to hold your players accountable. Because when you see, and real quick, when you come out and you fumble on the first damn play, after you supposedly said you bought tools from Amazon to help the team not fumble, you've been drilling it in your team's head, and yet they still come out and make a play like that. For one, Josh Oliver, nothing against you, bro. You bring something to this team that we need, and that's blocking, man. I seen you make a couple blocks even yesterday that were elite, right? Elite blocking. But you got to take number 84 off, dog. You got to. You got to, man. If I had one wish going into next week's game, it would be for nobody to wear number 84. We making it look bad. We let Irv Smith wear it. Now we letting Josh Oliver wear it. And yes, he can block, but he's not at 84. All right? They need to have tryouts for that jersey. You have to play to a certain standard before you can rock that. Now, all right, so that's the Jordan Addison, bright spot. We've realized that Jordan Addison can play. All right, so why are you throwing crucial balls to KJ Osborne? Listen, I like KJ. I don't expect nothing else. That's why I think I don't get as mad as other fans when it comes about KJ Osborne. Because my expectations aren't high. Like, for real, my expectations aren't high. Like, KJ is KJ, man. He's a third wide receiver. We expect from him. It's the quarterback. It's the play caller's fault for drawing up plays to throw it to your third wide receiver when it's a 3rd and 5 or a 3rd and 6 or whatever. Any crucial down. It's their fault for drawing up that play. Like, straight up. It's their fault, man. You know? But again, the refs, yes, they missed some calls, but we beat ourselves once again. This team is just, listen, RAP just has to tell y'all, this team is just not good, man. Good football teams don't make mistakes like that over and over and over again. It just don't exist. So what we have to do as Vikings fans is realize this. Going into the rest of this season, we have to, first of all, just accept the fact that this season's over with, all right? That's going to save you so much stress and heartache, is to accept the fact that the Vikings aren't going on no run. We aren't making the playoffs, and there's no damn way in hell we have a chance to win a Super Bowl. Did you just see what the 49ers did to the Dallas Cowboys yesterday? You think we going into San Fran and beating that? Stop it. All right? Just stop it right now. That is the teams that we would have to beat. And guess what? Listen. It would have been a massacre. They massacred Dallas. But if we were in there, shit. Man, check this out, right? Kirk Cousins, again, solid game. Justin Jefferson, this is a problem that needs to be fixed. We tend to shy away from throwing the ball to the best wide receiver in the NFL. Now, beats me, dog, because I don't get it. And I feel like I have to say this every post game to where it's like, what's up, man? Like, what's really going on, bro? Like, y'all think he be mad at this, that, and the thing. He probably just mad that he ain't getting the targets that he should be getting. Yes, you get 150 yards on 5 targets in the first half. What about getting 300 yards? I think he would be okay with that. And we probably have a best chance of winning the game getting him the ball. Come on, man. Like, it's frustrating watching this team. And I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, Kevin O'Connell got some growing pains. And there were some plays in that game on defensive side that we could talk about, like a Caleb Evans not being a starting corner. I told y'all that. I seen him miss 2 tackles back-to-back. 2 tackles back-to-back. Allow first downs. Back-to-back. I told y'all. People say he physical and all that, man. Dog is goofy, man. I'm telling you, he's a Chris Boyd, man. Like, for real, we got to stop it, right? Mekhi Blackman played way better. Way better. I like Mekhi Blackman. He's a rookie. He got some learning pain, got some growing pains. I get that. I'm okay with that. But he just possesses that funk that you could just see it on him, that he possesses that more cornerback funk, bro. It's there. You just have to let him get the reps. So stop rolling number 21 out there. Please, can you do that for me? That's one of my other wishes. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if we think that we going to go into Chicago and dominate that Bears team, we got another thing coming. Do not set yourself up for failure. R.I.P. to Dick Buckus. They playing at Soldier Field. You know it's always a game for the Vikings regardless. We're going to go in there. We're going to try to handle business, but I'm going to tell you, it's not a guaranteed win. So you can do your predictions and say, well, the Vikings are going to win 28-14. I'm telling you right now, bro, what has this team showed you? This team, first of all, showed you they ain't beating nobody by 2 touchdowns. Nobody. They're not beating any team in this league by 2 touchdowns. They had their opportunity to do that against the Carolina Panthers. You saw what the Lions did to them, right? You saw that, right? Man had mollywopped them. We let the Carolina Panthers take us to the wire. Bro, we're not beating no team by 2 touchdowns. Just stop it, all right? Stop the foolery. Listen, as Vikings fans, we got to accept it. And these are the type of games that we're used to. This type of games we're used to. Always there, but not enough to get over that damn hump. You hear me? That hump's been blocking us a long time, man. A long time. And we got to figure out how to fix it, man. You know, we definitely got to figure out how to fix it. And I think, honestly, it starts with the quarterback getting a different face in there, a different type of offensive style, right? So it's not only just based on Kirk. It's about changing the whole offensive style and as a whole. The offensive style needs to change. A little more movement. A little more movement, man. And then you bring in big-name free agents on your defense. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this game. I didn't even want to do this video, but here you go, man. Let me know how you feel about the loss against Kansas City. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gon' do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.